Good morning. Hi, everybody. How you doing out there? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm your host. They call me Uncle Bruce. What can I say? They put that name on me, and it sticks. How's it going, everyone? It's Thursday, April the 4th, 2024. Tomorrow is option expiry day for the week. That will be the 5th of April. Next Friday, it'll be the 12th. And then the big one, the third Friday of every month, is the big option expiry day, the 19th of April. There are a ton of viewers on this channel very keenly, closely eyeing April the 19th, Friday, April 19th, because they have options expiring then. And they are watching right now carnage taking place, which is a good thing for option writers on this channel. This channel, we love it when option prices go down because we around here have viewers that sell options at prices up here and buy them back down here. Time evaporation of contracts is a secret weapon that people around here use that the rest of the market, they know it exists, but they don't see it in action because they don't really relate to it. For example, if you have a gambler out there who's gambling on NVIDIA, they're buying call options thinking NVIDIA is going to 1,200 a share in the next month or so. They're buying $1,000 call contracts for, $4, $3, $8, whatever. What they're noticing, if nothing happens with the stock, is they notice the contract is shrinking in value the closer to expiry. But what they don't realize is because the stock is volatile, NVIDIA, as you all know, can go up or down $10 during the day easily. Some of these folks get into momentum trading and are thinking that they're smarter than the market, and they buy a contract for 650, watch it go to 8, and then come back to 650, watch it go to 825, and watch it go to 625, and think nothing of it. But the reality is that their contract is shrinking little by little because 3 days later, it's trading between 6 and 750, and a week later, it's trading between 475 and 675, and they're not putting two and two together. They're just waiting for the breakout. They're focused on the big picture, which is, stock's going to $1,200 a share. I'm going to make a killing on this thing. They're waiting for launch day, and they bought a lottery ticket for whatever they paid for it. But what they don't realize until it's too late is that because the contract has an expiry date, and as you approach it, and the contract is not resulting in an in-the-money profit. In other words, the stock didn't go up high enough for this contract to have any real value other than its time value. They only then realize when they sell it for $3. They go, oh, shoot, I'll buy another one of these. Good for a month longer. I'll pay $7 for that one or $5 for that one. And they just find their remaining money and pool together another purchase. And they might start the first time with 10 contracts at $6 each, $6,000 bet. Then they end up with 10 contracts at $450 each. They end up with 5 contracts at $5 each. They end up at 3 contracts at $450 each. Does this sound familiar to any of you with it? And they're hoping for the payoff. If the stock takes off $200 to $1,100 a share, they got a $25, $50, $70 contract, and they made 15 times their money. Well, they started with 15 grand, 10 grand, something like that, and they're now down to 3 grand, and they turned it into 15 grand. They aren't going anywhere. They're just saying, in the meantime, here on this channel, against millions of these kinds of gamblers that are out there buying puts and calls, playing the market on both sides, some thinking it's going up, some thinking it's going down. Around here, these viewers, they go, we don't care where the stock's going. We don't own the stock. We don't need to own NVIDIA stock to make money on it. Just like gamblers are hoping, I don't own the stock, I just want to catch the ride. We're on the opposite side of this entire trade. Around here, viewers are going, I'm going to put a credit spread together. When I make a calculated investment into NVIDIA, I'm going to do it from a credit position instead of a debit position. The person buying a call option or buying a put option, figuring the stock's either going to go up or go down, these folks are putting money on the counter and are hoping to get money back. My viewers don't put any money on the counter. They have capital to back their position, $1,000, $2,000 for each position they create, but they write a contract and buy a contract at the same time, resulting in more money coming in from the sale of a contract versus going out for the purchase of a contract, leaving them with a credit trade. And so they put up $1,000 in collateral and collect $300 in a credit. They're sitting on $1,300 in their account with 2 option positions, and are just sitting there going, "Hey, come on, give me the shrinkage," because as time goes by, these contracts have a month to 2 months to live. As each week goes by, these contracts all shrink. They're way out of the money, especially the puts, way out of the money. And the shrinkage is just naturally happening. Next thing you know, they're sitting there going, "I brought in a $300 credit, and I can close this position out anytime I want. If I do it today, I give back $1 of the 3 I got. I keep $200 for one put written, one put purchased. $1,000 is what it cost me. I'm netting out $200. That is 20% in like a month." That's what's happening here all over the dang place. And it's happening on NVIDIA. It's happening on Adobe. It's happening on SPYs, triple Qs, Facebook stock, Netflix stock. The higher the price of the stock, the easier to do these credit trades, believe it or not. This is the opposite of what most people think. So many gamblers out there buy options on cheap stock, because they think, well, if I buy call options on AI when it's trading at 25 or $27 a share, if AI were to go to $50 a share, I'm going to score. Well, yes, that's true. That would be a good thing. I just don't see that happening every month. It's just not a consistent thingy. The stock's $25.69 right now. It was $25.33 yesterday evening, but is AI going to open at $50 a share first thing this morning? It doesn't look like it. And so people who are buying $30 call options on AI, going long, hoping for a $50 stock price in the next month for those contracts to pay off, because they only have a month to live, that they would have a $20 contract on their hand. If it cost them $3 or $4, they'd turn it into $20. Yay! The problem is that it's an 80% likelihood that the $3 contract is going to be worthless, because the stock has got to go to 30 first from 25 before it breaks even. It has to go to 33 for the $3 buyer of that contract to break even on that trade at the end of the month. So it's got to go up $8 just for the person to hold their $3 that they've got. Writers here saying, you know what, I own AI stock. I got 500 shares. I'll write 5 contracts for $30 and take $1,500 right now. Give me the $1,500, because that's what you get. $1,500 right now for 1 month to offer your stock at $30 a share to people who hold contracts that's trading at 25 right now. And you're thinking, wait a minute, I get $30 and I get to keep the $3 premium. I get $33 for a $25 stock. Why don't I just buy this stuff at 25 right now and write these 30s, and I'll be taken out at 33 if this thing goes higher. It goes to 35, I get 33. I made $8 as a writer. But what if the shares don't go up? They only go to $29.99. They only get to $29.99. That's a $4 or $5 gain from here. That's good. You're a happy camper. Not only are you up $5 on your position, you get to keep the $3 premium, because no one ever exercised your stock off of you. You got 3 cash and a stock that's $5 richer. And now what do? Oh, you've got to write new contracts. How about writing 33s for $3 for a month, and dare the market to come up to 35 to take you out? because you're now getting 36. You paid 25 for them and got 3 already. Your cost is really 22. You're now being taken out of 36. Is this called making money? I think so. Option writers can make some really nice money. It's a question of how you like to work your contracts. That's why here on this channel, so many people come here all the time. And they hang around a while and they go, oh, I like this game. I like this cash secured put game. I like these deep in the money covered call, poor man covered call strategies. I like writing covered calls. I like these credit spreads. I like iron condors. I like everything about these different trades. I'm going to find my favorite niche in my favorite area, and I'm going to make my move. It starts with understanding how options work. And if you invest a little bit of your time, not a lot of money, by the way, pick up some classes that I'm running. And by the way, they're on sale. Have you heard the word? I put my classes on sale mid-show yesterday without any fanfare. I didn't tell anybody I was doing it. It just happened. If you're going to my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca, you can buy classes there at $150 a piece. There's 17 of them. Or if you really want to get into option writing, or you've already taken a few classes and you're now looking to take some more to learn these different techniques, you can pick up 5 for the price of 4 and make a commitment to yourself. You might need to do this. You might need to send me $599.99 US to my PayPal account to get off your hiney finally and say, okay, if I've got some skin in the game, I'm going to make this work. And, you know, Bruce, you're right. I'm a lazy sap. I sit around and get fat. The United States won the war in 1945, and I've gotten fat and lazy, and I'm not doing anything about it because I just want the world to bow to my greatness. Those days are over. It's time for you to get off your duff and get lean and mean and make some money for yourself, because your boss at work doesn't like you very much. I'm sorry to break it to you. They don't care about your retirement. It's time to get rid of these people, and it's time to take your assets, make them more valuable, way more valuable than anyone can do it for you, because these money managers your employer hired for your 401k are garbage. They're underperforming. They're in the worst quartiles. You're getting statements. You don't even look at them anymore. They're so damn boring because you're not making any money with your money. It's time for you to manage your money. Take 5 classes, get off your hiney, buy these 5 classes, and now you're going to say, oh, I better watch them because I just dropped $600. I'm definitely going to watch them now because I just dropped $600. That might be the only motivation that gets you off your ass. And, well, if I can help you get off your fat butt and take over your underperforming assets through option writing, the way I just explained it to you, maybe this is your salvation. Maybe this is the best thing to ever happen to you. I sure hope so. Please give it a shot. Take a look at it. See what you think. Take a peek. James Barnaby Fishing has been a member here for 20 months. That's another thing about this channel. We have memberships. There are people who watch me here whose names are highlighted in green type, and they have an avatar beside their name. That means they're a member of this channel. If they're a member of this channel, they have a couple of benefits. If you're just a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member, the lowest level, and I appreciate you if you are, I do. If you're a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member, thank you very much for being part of this channel, this group, this wonderful collection. You can comment on the comment bar here when the markets are in session. Right now, the comments are open for all, and you'll probably notice there are some people here who are commenting with their names highlighted in black ink, and those are non-members. But there are other members are not just Chillin' with Uncle Bruce members. There are the senior members of this channel. They are the gold bagel level members. These folks are paying this channel. They're paying YouTube $25 a month, $25 a month to be a member of a YouTube channel. Are you out of your mind? You're saying to yourself, are these people crazy? Why would they pay $25 to YouTube to watch this guy when I'm watching him for nothing? I'm way ahead, aren't I? Well, there's a couple advantages for being a Gold Bagel member over everything else. Yes, number one, you can comment here during market hours. You can comment now, of course. You also get to join me at 8 o'clock in the morning, half an hour before this show even starts. Gold Bagel members only. I do trade alerts and I come up with trade tips. There are people right now who are working on their trade ideas that I mentioned this morning, to getting ready for the opening here in the next 45 minutes. That's an advantage. If I can give a Gold Bagel member just one trade tip on something as conservative as an option right or a credit spread, and you can make a $3 profit on a depreciating contract in a month, you'll make $300. That will cover your cost of being a Gold Bagel member for a year. That's the year paid for right there. I have 51 more weeks to give you a result that will make you more than the cost of this. That's why people are Gold Bagel members here. Oh, and by the way, Wednesday night, last night, 7 o'clock Eastern time was the primetime live show with your buddy for just Gold Bagel members. That's another perk Gold Bagel members get. I do everything I can to make it so easy for you to pull off the $25 contribution that it's a nothing burger. And results speak for themselves. And one way I can tell you, the results have come in. Of all the members I have, there are more members of this channel at this level than at the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce level. To be a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member is $10 a month. To be a Gold Bagel member is $25 a month. And James Barnaby Fishing is a Gold Bagel member for 20 months. There's a reason they stay here. They never leave. These names are the same every day. If you're here every day, hanging around from time to time, you're one of those lurkers. You've subscribed to my channel, which I appreciate. Please subscribe. And you hang out here every day. You'll see Amy's name every day, Amy J. You'll see Honeybee all the time. Melvin's name, Pappy J. You'll see Alberto's name every day. Bobby, you'll see Bobby every day. There's people here who are here. There are folks here who are here every day. And there's a reason they're here every day. They figured out they're making money, and they're not here to lose money. Larry Titus is here for a reason. So is White Feather, Beach Boy, the Big T, Parker Ivy. Why are they here? Why are they throwing me thumbs ups before the show even gets started? These folks are all hitting the thumbs up button and not even waiting for me to beg them for it. They're all making money here. They're all figuring out they're better off being a member than not. And I thank you, James. Thank you for this. This is a perk for me from time to time. Thank you. Those of you who do a little bit of contribution like that to our cause, Auntie Jen and I, thank you so much. We're having a meet and greet on the 13th of April, Saturday the 13th in Ontario, California, at the Outback Steakhouse right across the street from the Ontario Mills Mall. You can't miss the mall. It's huge. We're buying lunch at the Outback Steakhouse. Right there is worth your membership. I mean, come on. You can get easily a $25 meal out of us. Come on and see us. Let me know with a private email. I'm coming over with my wife or my friend or my dad or my mom. Coming by myself. I'm just coming over. Let me know so I can book you in, because we have a limited number of slots available at the restaurant. Thank you all for your support of this channel, no matter where you are, no matter how you do it. Thank you all very, very much. NVIDIA's up $13 pre-market. We're at 903 now. 903 on NVIDIA, which means every put contract that my viewers got into with regards to their credit spreads, they're all dropping. They're all falling off the face of the earth. And my viewers are going, yay! Because my viewers are George Costanza investors. The opposite. We do the opposite. We are not looking for a home run where we make $1 million in a trade, because there aren't any like that. There are no $1 million profit trades out there. Unless you've got 20 million, if you get $20 million, I can help you make $1 million in one trade. But none of my viewers have $20 million. At least they're not admitting to it. Now, my viewers make money in chunks, in a steady income kind of way. If you want to quit your day job, say you want to bring in $5,000 a month instead of working for $5,000 net money a month, are you getting $2,500 every 2 weeks? What are you guys getting paid out there? It all depends. $5,000 a month capital gain money coming into you, where your tax rate is 15%. You Americans, you lucky American, you get the initial 40,000 tax free, depending on the state you live in, and some of you don't have state taxes. You only have the federal tax at 15% on a capital gain. I mean, my God. I don't know what more you want from your government. They're just giving this away. It's unbelievable. No wonder there's a deficit in America. In any event, look, if you generate 5,000 gross on option premium trades, shrinkage, and you're only paying $750 in taxes on it, you're doing pretty good. Anyway, forget all the other details. The bottom line is this: you need to make $5,000 a month to not work anymore with your crap boss who doesn't give a crap about you, and those teams of people and HR department and all that crap. Here's one way to think about it. You can write, in theory, you could write a credit spread, a put credit spread on NVIDIA, where you can bring in a $3 premium on a trade. In other words, you write a put, you buy a put. You have $300 in your hand right now. That'll cost you $1,000 to $2,000 in capital. You are required to have capital of $1,000 to $2,000, depending on the trade we're talking about. It can be done with $1,000. One trade, one put you write, one put you buy, $1,000 commitment, you bring in $300. All right. You could buy back that credit spread, theoretically, with only a couple of weeks left to go, when those contracts are shrinking out and collapsing because they're out of the money. There's a $2 credit in there for you. That's $200. So you clear $200 on every $1,000 you got. All right. You need $5,000 a month. You got to write 25 of these. 25 of these positions makes you $5,000. $200 times 25. You need 25 grand to 50 grand of capital to walk away from your job. Now, this is a theoretical discussion. There's no guarantees to this. Not putting it out there as an absolute done deal. I'm giving you an idea of the kind of capital you need to have available outside of a 401k in your hot little hands. You need that kind of capital. 25 to 50 grand of capital is what you need to have, ballpark, to begin to look at the possibility of walking away from your day job. If you've got 100,000 in capital, where maybe you've got 30,000 in cash and you've got 150,000 equity in your house, and you can borrow 70 against it to get 100 grand capital to now write up to 50 to 100 of these credit spreads over 5 different stocks and indexes, and you spread your bets all over the place. At the end of the day, if you can pull in a $200 per month return on credit spread writing, you need to do 25 of them. If you can do 40 of them and 50 of them, and you only make $100 on a spread, you're pulling the pin way earlier than you need to, you're still making $5,000 on them. There's possibilities here. All right, there are viewers here who have between $30,000 and $300,000 that a year ago were chasing dreams of greatness. They were looking for, home runs, diamond hands. I'm never selling my stock. They've completely changed course. They've gone the opposite direction. They said, screw this. I'm taking income. I'm taking monthly income off this market. I have options that expire next week, the week after, the week after, the week after, the week after, the week after. And I have constant turnover of options and credit spreads. And I'm taking dollars out of this market every week. And I'm telling you, you can take $30,000 a month out of here easily with decent management of what you're doing. You are managing what you're about. You're staying on top of your investments. You can do extremely, extremely well. And you will long ago have walked away from your day job. You will long ago become a full-time option writer, a credit spread writer, cash secured put writer, a poor man covered call writer. There's a zillion ways to play the options market, and there are 17 lessons available from this guy that you can get your hands on how to do all this stuff. And it's all in plain English. They're on sale, 5 for 4. Buy 10 for 8. Buy 15 for 12. Up to you. All right. Thank you all for being here today. We're at 9:04 on NVIDIA. We're running on NVIDIA this morning. Lovely to see, I say. Lovely indeed. There you go. U.S. first-time unemployment claims climb to a 9-week high. That could be good for the stock market. That could be good for interest rate gamblers out there. We're up 154 on the Dow. Last I saw, up 25 on S&P, 117 on Nasdaq, which means we're into a bit of a barn burner of an opening here. We might have a night ourselves a lovely little opening salvo for the stock market today, because we have had a little bit of a sell wave go through the last little while, and maybe we're a bit oversold here on some of our favorites. I noticed Rocket Lab is up a nickel. SoFi is 765. I have news on that. We're up 11 cents. GameStop is up 10 cents. Matterport is up 2. We've got Spire up 14 more. We've got Apple up $1. Goldman up $3. Cisco up 15 cents. Tesla up $2. It was up 175 yesterday. We're on ARK Innovations, the ETF, up 57 cents. Microsoft up 338. Pfizer's up 6. HPQ up a penny. Google down 115, not moving yet, but Amazon is up 187. Nvidia up 1476 to 904.40, wants to go to 905. Unity up 29, AI up 46 cents, Adobe up 573 to 502.74. We may have broken the back of the sell-off on Adobe. 485 was the low. We're now back to 502. Could we see 505, 510? The answer is yes, we could. We're moving higher. Netflix up 321. It was up 1580 yesterday. IBM up 96. Meta up 972. It was up 936 yesterday. Facebook is running. Vanik Semiconductors up 309 to 229. Home Depot up 245. Enphase up 147. Palantir up $1.07. Was down 2 cents yesterday. Maybe turned the corner here. Uber up 70 and Coinbase up 762. News on SoFi. Cathie Woods has now is sitting on more than 10 million shares, and it is almost a daily thing. It's almost every single day her funds are buying more SoFi stock. They're just buying it. They're stink bidding buying it. If you know what a stink bid is, you took my classes. They are picking off SoFi stock. There are over 210 million shorted. The other news for you is the last quarter, what are known as 13F filings. These are filings made with the SEC. If you run a hedge fund, if you run an entity with other people's money, in other words, you're handling investors' money for them, you have to do 13F filings with the SEC. Last quarter, about 6 months ago, there were 498 filers who were involved with SoFi stock. Now, the latest number, 542 filers. That's 8.5% more filers. That means hedge funds, mutual funds, institutional investors are loading up on SoFi. 42 more of them. Individual different of them. This is a big deal. This is showing me that as SoFi turned into profitability last quarter, a whole bunch of institutional investors and reporters got into the stock. And of course, you know, and I know, if you're a regular here, you're aware of the fact that SoFi raised $845 million 3 weeks ago through a cap call transaction deal that is going to take this stock to a minimum $15 a share, in my humble opinion, through institutional investors. There was a done deal, bought deal, not open to the public, only open to sophisticated investors under the 144 rule. Bottom line is, it was the big players that were approached by Goldman Sachs on behalf of SoFi. Did I say enough? I said Goldman Sachs. I said institutional investors. I said 8.5% more of them are filing because they own the stock. The company turned a profit last quarter. Their earnings, by the way, for this quarter are coming out on April the 29th, which is a week sooner than we thought. All of this, to me, is adding up. The stock's going higher. By the way, did you hear yesterday there was a new analyst for the first time covering the stock? Buy recommendation right out of the gate, $10 target price. That could be adjusted higher at any time. That is right there another indication of what is going on here. There is a movement happening on SoFi stock that is brewing here. And You all know about it because you're here. But there are only 283 people here. There aren't 28,300 here. There aren't 283,000 people. There's 283 of you here. You're on the inside aware of what's going on. You're also aware that Noto, the CEO of SoFi, was once a managing partner of Goldman Sachs. Oh, wow. What a coincidence. Oh, his former firm is the lead underwriter of the $845 million deal they just did. Oh, what are the odds of that? Wow. Yeah. You think Goldman Sachs is behind this company, likes this company, uh, agrees with the future of SoFi? Oh, yeah, they do. Very much so. Now, why would one bank like another? They like to make money, okay? Goldman, there's personality conflicts, and then there's business. This is not personal. It's just business. And Goldman likes making money. And so does JP Morgan, and so does Bank of America, and so does Wells Fargo, and so does SoFi. And so do you. You like making money. We're gonna watch SoFi go here, 768, which is nice. It's great. It should beat 697 from 2 days ago, right? This is a nothing burger. We haven't even started yet. The train is leaving the station on SoFi again. Is this the last time we're going to see $7 ever? I don't know. It could be. I can't guarantee it'll ever come back again. I can't tell you that because the earnings keep piling up on SoFi. The members keep piling up on SoFi. The institutions keep buying up the stock. Did you know that out of all the shares that are outstanding, institutional investors hold 33% of all the stock? Insiders hold 26.8% of all the stock. And public companies and individual investors hold 40% of the stock. There are 200 plus million shorted of the stock. That's approaching 25%, which means there's a squeeze coming here because the insiders aren't going to sell their stock. They're not going to dump their 26% of the company. They know it's going to 100 a share in the next 5 years. They're not selling. Institutional investors just dropped a bunch of dough into SoFi. They are going to get stock at $9.45 a share on their swap for their convertible debt offering they just did. And it's not coming from the Treasury. The stock is coming from the existing public float, which means it has to come from the 40% held by the public and other institutional investors. Where are the shorters going to get their 210 million shares from? It doesn't add up. I don't know where the shorters are going to get their stock from. Look at it this way. There's 1 billion shares in existence, all right? 400 million shares are held by the public companies and individual investors. 400 million. The institutions are selling their 330 million shares. The insiders are selling their 260 plus million shares. There's 600 million shares of the billion that are not available. Only 400 million theoretically could be available. How are shorters going to get 210 million of that? They sure aren't getting it at 760 a share. They can get 200 million shares. Sure they can. But they're going to run it to 25 a share before they get filled. Don't see how they're going to be able to get out. Now the stock has moved up from 697 2 days ago for like a one trade moment, $7 up to 768 this morning pre-market. Stock could be $8 in the next hour. How are these short sellers getting out under $10 a piece? I can't see it. Under 15, I can't see it. There's no dang way. They're going to get half the available stock, and that assumes every public individual investor wants out desperately. I don't see that happening. I see a lot of investors going, I'm waiting for this to go to 30 before I even think of selling it. How many people on this channel know? They know that Uncle Bruce is going to be yelling at them, write call options the minute this thing reaches $15 a share, start writing 18s, 19s, and 20s, and start hauling in premium on your stock, which means they're not sellers. They're looking for income premium from the options. So where's this stock coming from? Where in God's name are 200 million shares going to be made available to the shorters? I don't see it. I just don't see it. What can I tell you? I do the best I can with what little I have, and I tell you, I got very little up here. So hang in there. Thank you again for those of you who are supporting this channel. by becoming, one, members of this channel, and two, joining in and grabbing some classes. Congratulations to those of you who have stepped up and have signed up for classes in the last few months. Your reward is already paying off. You can write options while you're learning how to do it. That's the best part about this deal. Pick my classes up and write options in the meantime and learn and earn at the same dang time. Thank you all very much for being part of this show. I sure hope I can convince some of you to become members of this channel. If you're just watching as a lurker, become a member and you'll be able to hang out with us all the time. I'd love to have you here primetime Wednesday nights. What I love about new members is when they come in, some of them are experienced option writers and they start sharing their ideas. And the other thing is, if you're becoming a Gold Bagel member, you can join my Discord group. You want to become part of the Discord family here and talk about options 24/7, become a Gold Bagel member of this channel. Send me a private email. Say, Uncle Bruce, I am now a Gold Bagel member of your channel. I'd like to become a member of the Discord group. I will send you a link to get you over there. There's my email right there. Let me know you're interested in becoming a Discorder. And now you can hang out with these Gold Bagel members and compare notes on how to get richer. Welcome all to the program and to the party, pal. It's nice to have you here. All right, there you have it. The thumbs up meter right now, let's take a look at it. We are sitting at thumbs ups now of 115. Thank you very much. Love to get to 200 before we open the day and see if that is even possible. I don't know, but if you can hit the thumbs up button, please nail it and give our show a little momentum. It tells YouTube to promote this channel to people who are into stocks and options, and that's what we're looking for. We need to let the word out that SoFi is a bargain down here. And if we can attract 1,000 new viewers because of the thumbs up meter taking off, we have 1,000 new people that might become SoFi shareholders. And some of these folks are 50,000 shareholders, 10,000 shareholders. We're talking about millions of shares of SoFi going into the sphere of this channel long, and that's screwing the shorters even more. You want to help screw a short seller? Hit the thumbs up button. You want to make money on your SoFi? Hit the thumbs up button. It's free. It costs you nothing. Help me help you. There you go. Thank you all so much for being here today. I really, really appreciate it. Oh boy, are we having fun or what? Oh man, it's going to be something. There you go. What can I say? Everybody, welcome to the show and to the party, and I'm glad you're here. Beach Boy, I have been a member for 36 months. This is a Gold Bagel member right here, of course. Auntie Jen, thank you for putting up with Uncle Bruce's nonsense long enough for us to find out how to make money from his classes and those one-on-ones, all between his rants, Lemon Pie Primo. There you go, right there. Thank you, Beach Boy, for letting the world know how long you've been a member. I love when I see these. These are just wonderful. These banners, these green banners. People tell me how long they've been here. I love these too, believe it or not. Yes, I love those too. Thank you so much. There you go. Depeche is saying, I question for you. I was going to join the Gold Bagel level yesterday, but it said it's $30 a month. Is it 25 or 30? Thanks. I've been watching you since early cruise and travel days. I have heard this from time to time because I don't set the price through YouTube. I suggested I think it's 25 a month. That's a US dollar amount. I don't know what YouTube does with either, like, theoretically, there could be Americans joining in from foreign territories. It could be people from other countries. There could be taxes involved in your state, in your country. I do not know. I don't know how YouTube does what it does. So it's a YouTube thing. It's not me. It's either 10 a month or 25 a month. And that's all I can tell you. And to join, you have to hit the join button. That's usually somewhere below here. And it'll take you to your YouTube account, basically is where you're going to. And that's where it offers you the opportunity to become a member of the channel. And that's all I can tell you. And the way I look at it, I'll say it to you this way. I don't want to sound flippant about it, But whether it's 25 or 30 a month net to you, it won't matter in the end. If I am right, if I am correct, and I'm able to steer you in the right direction for a cash secured put trade, a deep in the money call buy with a poor man covered call writing strategy behind it, or a credit spread right, or just a covered call right, or whichever, any one of those more than makes up for an annual cost of this. I mean, if you're writing 10 contracts at a time, 3 months from now, and you're making $2 a contract net profit, you're making $2,000 per turnover. What does it matter? But I get you. There are people saying, "Hey, why is it saying this when you say that?" Because I can't control YouTube. It's their deal. I don't know how it works. That's the best I can say. Regis Bernard, despite all the financial struggles I and my family faced, everything is finally falling into place. $47,000 weekly profit and riches. I'll always praise the Lord. Well, great. I hope it's all good for you. If it's because of this channel, great. If it's because of something else, God bless you and good luck to you. Tom Kaufman, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Been chilling with you for a month already. Isn't it funny how time flies? Parker, I'm here too, baby. Let's see. Bobby, I think it's 25 US dollars and 30 Canadian, Regis, just by the way. What else? Welcome all. Waverly is here. Good morning. Alex is here. Hi there. And what's going on? Charlie C, I am locked in here like a hare and a biscuit. I ain't leaving. There you go. What else is here? What else is here? DB, hello, Uncle Bruce. I took your recommendation for a PCS, a put credit spread on NVIDIA last month. I closed up my first spread on yesterday for an 80% profit. Oh boy, I am so excited about the results. Thank you for your guidance. This is great, DB. I'm stoked. Alberto Birdie, don't do it. Don't dare engage. Okay, let's keep moving. Anyone watching Telray yesterday acting wild? Let's see. Anything else going on? Thank you, everybody. Let's see. What's going on? As Citadel increased their position 682% in SoFi. I'm all in, baby. Yeah, there's some serious money into this stock. Serious players are into SoFi here, no question about it. We're opening in 18 minutes, everybody. I'm trying to catch up with you guys as quick as I can. Tesla moving. Uncle Bruce selling cover calls and segments is key. You are the GOAT. Thank you for everything you do. And SoFi is going to $35 because Noto gets a massive stock bonus at 35 a share. That's what Giovanni is talking about. We know, we're aware on this channel. We are aware. Yes, in euro, YouTube takes 25 euros as well. It's sometimes more, sometimes less during the last 3 years, depending on the country. That is true. What else is going on? Thank you, those of you becoming members, though, and upgrading your membership. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Depreciated says, I didn't know there was discrepancy. It's okay. Like I say, we're just, I throw my hands up and go, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. I've put it out there, and there are more Gold Bagel members than any other kind of member. That's the bottom line here, by far. Meyer, hi, new listener. What are your thoughts on cannabis stocks? Yeah, they're soaring in legalization rumors, and that's all I know, and I don't follow them very closely. In Canada, there were a ton of public companies to be played 5 years ago. No one made money on them except the insiders. I'm just not a fan. Richard Bruce, if SoFi shares near 18 to $20 a share, do you think it could go in the S&P 500 quicker? No. The company needs 4 quarters of earnings, 4 consecutive quarters of earnings, and this is the second one coming up, which we'll find out about April 29. We need 2 more behind that in a row. And from there, we then watch the price of the stock as well as the earnings. So no quicker. Sure, if they earn 4 consecutive quarters of earnings and the stock's at $12 a share, well undervalued, then it might not be eligible for S&P because of the capital market value. But I have a suspicion that with 4 consecutive quarters of earnings in the bin and forecasts for the next 4 quarters of what they're expected to make, this company they're already talking 60 to 80 cents a share in the next 2 years. net earnings per year. 40 times 60 is $24. 40 times 80 cents is $32 a share. That's the talk. It's not going to trade at 5 times earnings. It's not going to trade at 10 times earnings. Not with a growth curve that these guys are on. This growth curve that these guys are on is massive. It's going to be a very high PE stock for the next 5 years, and then it'll settle down. But by that time, it's $100 a share. Yeah, we're going places here. Just hang in there. Just stick around. Let's see what's going on. Anyway, what can I say, everybody? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Love that you're all part of the family. Let me know where you're watching from. And thank you again for becoming part of this family, this absolute family, this YouTube family. You guys are the best. So many people help so many other people here. It's fabulous. A lot of folks are learning how to write options from the other viewers who are already doing it. We're going to member-only commentary right now because I can't keep up with all the comments, and I want to keep critics to themselves. If you don't like it here, go away. Just don't hang around. Don't bother us. It's nothing personal. It's all right. It is what it is. I get it, I guess. We're just doing the best we can with what we got. We're trying to get richer here, and it's working for people. And I'm excited. I love getting these messages where viewers say, I wrote my first credit spread ever because of you. And I just closed it yesterday, and I made 80% on my trade. Welcome to the party, pal. We've only just begun. It's what we do here all the time. There are skeptics who will never believe it. I can guarantee you that. There are people who have made money here who have tried to tell their best friends, their moms, their dads, their brothers, their sisters, their cousins, their uncles, their aunts, everybody. They've desperately tried to tell dear co-worker friends, hey, I found this guy, and I've been watching him for 3 months, and I've taken some of his classes, and I've just been writing some options. I did some practice account trading, which he suggested to do that first. I did that. Now I'm doing option trading on my own. I am making really nice returns on my money. You've got to do this because I know you're up to here in your credit card debt. I know you're only putting in $25 every month into your 401k because you can't afford to put in $200 in your 401k. I know your kids are hungry. I know your dad is sick. I know your husband's a deadbeat. I know this. I know. You need this guy's help. And they go, yeah, well, I'm just going to keep on doing what I do. I know. You can't find anybody to join this channel. You can't. I know. That's why there are 323 people here. I'm pointing at my little meter. It's up here. There's 323 people here. There aren't 30,000 here. Yet, there are viewers who are saying, I just made 80% on my first ever trade. Why is that? People ask, if he's so damn good, how come there isn't a whole bunch of people watching? That's the sign. Where have you heard that before? On anything else that you've ever seen work, there's the skeptic going, well, if he's so damn good, why isn't he the number one YouTuber in the world? And the answer is simple. How many people in the world write stock options? Do you know anyone else that has ever written a stock option? Have you got a relative in your extended family that has written stock options? Like half of your family? A quarter of your family? Friends, associates you've ever known? A quarter of 10%? 5%? Do you know anyone that has ever written an option before? Is there anyone you can talk to on a one-on-one basis in person about writing stock options? Or are the only people you can talk to about writing stock options fellow members of this channel and Discorders? Are those the only folks you can talk? That wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. It's very few, I would say less than 5% of market players out there even think of writing options. And full-time option writers, less than 1%. And who are the option writers, really? Well, I mean, options come from somewhere. How in God's name do options get created? They have to be written. They have to be created. Who's creating all the options? There are $5 trillion of options changing hands, rolling over every week. Who is writing this stuff? Where's this coming from? Major institutional investors. This is where it's from. The Vanguards, the State Streets, the BlackRocks, the thousands of hedge funds out there, tens of thousands of hedge funds globally, and individual investors. And this is where you come in. And yet, you're less than 1% of the market. That's the killer. For every one person writing options, there's probably 500 people buying them, gambling on them, because they don't have the willingness to learn how to do it. The I don't know what to say. They just don't have the motivation to want to learn. Maybe that's it. They think wrongly that they need millions of dollars to write call options, and stock options, and hedge fund credit trades. They think they need gazillions of dollars. They don't know, and they've never investigated it because they're lazy. It's too easy. It's so easy just to open an account on a phone like this with Robinhood and buy and sell options. Just, buy a call, sell a call, buy a stock, sell a stock. They do it all for you. They do all the work. You don't have to do anything. And people just blindly walk into the option market and pay way too much money for stock options, like ridiculous prices, because they don't know what they're buying. They don't realize that what they just bought is going to die in 3 weeks for zero value. And others do know this. This is the other kicker. There are gamblers out there who know, I just bought 50 contracts on NVIDIA. They are worthless. I just paid 10 grand for them. I just dropped 20 grand for them. I just dropped 50 grand on NVIDIA contracts. Why? Because maybe NVIDIA will go up another $15 today. It's at 904.73 right now, up 15.05. Maybe it'll go up another 15.05 today. And my $2 contract will be a $3 contract or a $4 contract. And I'm going to get rich on my call options. That's what they're thinking. They know it's a long shot. It's already gone up $14.93 in the pre-market. Why would it go up another $14.93 in the open market? Because they're gamblers. They're convinced it could happen. It's unbelievable. And they might be right, but they're probably wrong. But hey, you want to be a writer? Sell contracts to these people. Let them gamble with your contracts. You take the opposite side. Become the casino. That's why when you go to Vegas, there's the Strip, and there's downtown Vegas and the surrounding neighborhoods. Add up all the casinos in Las Vegas. Add them all up, and then divide it by how many millions of tourists come into Vegas every year, by car, by plane, by bus. How many millions? 40 million, 50 million a year are coming into Vegas to gamble, and they all know one thing: probably going to lose money. Going to have a good time, though. Going to have a good time. Hey, let people have a good time. Take their money. And if you take enough of their money, you don't have to work anymore. You can be now self-employed for the rest of your life. And you can join the people, some of which hang out here, where I am right now, from time to time, in Palm Desert, Rancho Mirage, Indian Wells, La Quinta, Palm Springs, this region here. On the coast, they're up and down the Pacific coast, having a wonderful time. They're in some of the nicest areas of Los Angeles. They're in London, England. They're in New York City. They're in Berlin. They're in Frankfurt. They're in Madrid. They're in Barcelona. They're in Rome. They're in Paris. They're everywhere. There are people who are self-employed, managing their assets, who travel the world, private jet or first class or business class only, staying in 5-star and higher hotels, living a wonderful lifestyle, and they're self-employed, managing their assets. I'm trying to get you to do what they do. You're not going to be a billionaire, all right? I can't get you there, all right? That's on your own. But can I get you to the upper middle class level? Can I get you to a level where you can afford business class travel? Can I get you to the point where you go to the grocery store and you don't bother looking for hamburger on sale, 15 cents a pound off anymore? Can I get you out of that? Can I get you a little higher where you go to a restaurant and you don't even look at the prices? You just order what you want because you can afford to pay it. Can I get you there? If I can get that for you, I've done more than enough. And I've changed your life and your children's lives and your grandchildren's lives. So let's go. Let's get with the program. Come on in here. Become a member. Take some classes. Take advantage of this deal right here. If this motivates you, fabulous. Send me an email. Say, Bruce, I want 5 for 4. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send a PayPal donation for $599.99. And here are the 5 classes I would like. I would like class number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like class number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever the numbers are. I want number 6, number 9, number 12, number 14, and 15. You tell me the 5 you want. They're 5 for the price of 4. Your choice. You let me know. If you're serious, really serious, then you'll step up. Otherwise, you're pretending. And that's okay. Like I said, you can hang around here as a tire kicker all you want. Figure it out. Watch what others are doing. Set up a pretend account, a practice account through these different brokerage firms, and do some option trading there. And just see for yourself if there's anything to it. Fair enough. It doesn't bother me. It's all fine. I don't trade. You might notice I don't buy and sell anything here. All I do is convince you to hang out here with these great people and become part of this family. I have no conflict of interest against your trades. There you go. All right. Up to you if that's okay with you or not. It's your call. Welcome one and all to the program. We're up 222 points on the Dow Jones to start the morning. We opened in 4 minutes. We've got S&P up 36 points. We've got the NASDAQ up 172. The NASDAQ is up almost a full percentage point. The Dow is only up 0.58. So NASDAQ is not quite double what the Dow is doing. That would be a 400-point gain on the Dow to open the market. This is a very good opening happening here. We're down 16 cents on crude oil. This is what's going on. We have a lot happening. NVIDIA is $904.67, up $15 a share. Viewers of this channel, if you hang around here long enough, you figure out pretty quick, it doesn't matter if the market goes up or down. They make money no matter what direction the market goes. We're on Rocket Lab now, up 6 cents a share to $3.94. SoFi up 13 to $7.67. We haven't even started yet. GameStop up 15 cents to $11.54. We were down to $10.90, I think, yesterday morning. We've got Matterport up 4. We've got 23andMe trying to go to 52 cents. Can it get going? Spire Global up 14 cents to $11.79. ATIP up 28. We've got SmartRent up 5 cents to $2.65. Apple up $1.12 a share. Goldman up $3.22. Cisco up 28. Tesla's up $1.68 to $170. Arc Innovations up 53 cents. Microsoft up $3.52. We're 3 minutes from the open now. Pfizer up 8 cents. HBQ up 28. Google still under pressure at 155, 22, 23, down 115. I don't have the story. Why? I don't know. Was there a downgrade or something? I don't know. It's not moving with the rest of the market as of yet. Amazon is up 176. NVIDIA, like I said, up 14.93, 904.57. Unity up 28 cents. AI is up 47 cents at 25.80. We got Adobe up $5.94, almost $6 at 502.96, almost 503 on Adobe. Nice to see. I'd love to see $5-10 a day now for the next couple of weeks. Let's go Adobe. Spiders are up $3.91. The triple Qs are up $4.27. The Netflix shares are up $2.75. IBM up $104. Meta Platforms up $8.80. Vanix Semiconductors up $3.19. Home Depot up $2.46. Enphase up $2.08. Palantir up $1.24. Uber is up 89 cents. And Coinbase $9.34. Everything is up except Google. Every single stock I'm watching on my one screen is green to start the session off. That is what is going on here, and we're watching closely. What is this market going to do today? I kind of like this game. It's kind of fun. 766 on SoFi, near the high of the morning here. Wouldn't surprise me if it hit 8 today. It really wouldn't. The stock is so oversold with 200 plus million shorted, at least 210 million, if not 250 million shorted, and more 13F filers coming into the stock all the time. And it's hard to say that quickly, but there's a ton of additional filers coming in who are picking up the stock. And that is a very, very interesting thing going on here. Well, we'll just see how this plays out. Okay, stock is, to me, ridiculously cheap. Should be double the price, but we'll see when the street figures it out. Thank you again for those of you who have come through here, become subscribers, you've become members, and you're hitting the thumbs up button for me. It is appreciated. We're now at 175 thumbs up, so we're only 25 away from 200 already, and we're opening in less than a minute. Thank you all for helping out with the thumbs ups today and becoming members, and those of you who've been members a long time, letting everyone know. Thank you, Judge. I've made over $2,000 my first month with you, and I never wrote put credit spreads before. Welcome to the party, Judge. We've only just begun. Isn't this good? Credit of the Savage of Wall Street. Good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. I'm finally back from a week in Tahoe. The kids went sledding and loved it. Went bowling in Reno. Traded while drinking mimosas. What did I miss here? Is anyone making money? This is going to be an interesting opening, says Miss K. Welcome, Ms. K. KMO. Beach Boys, Savage, you suffer for the rest of us, a true Mother Teresa that you are. And Luca is in the house. Alberta, how you doing there, buddy? JR, I don't know what that means. JR, Uncle Bruce talks about shorters all the time. Have you been listening? Here he goes now. Richard Carlin, neat. Larry Titus, the bells have been rung. Judge, put on 5 Adobe put credit spreads at 430, 460 earlier this week, with an expiry of May 17, and I collected 304. Thank you very much. And now the stock is up. Giddy up, down go those puts. You got to love it. We're open, kids. We are trading here for the start of our session. Well, let's just see what this market has in store for everybody here. We got a nice little start here, a 272 gain on the Dow Jones. A nice little pop to get things going here. Everything is falling into place for a nice little shot. Let's take a look here at some other markets. 270 to 280 gain on the Dow, 40-point gain on S&P, 136 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is up 0.84, S&P up 0.75 of a point, the Dow up about 0.7 of a percentage point, oil down 11 cents a barrel. NVIDIA 902.18 up 12.54, Adobe 502.76 up 5.75 to start the morning. We have SoFi at 767 up 13 cents. GameStop 1153 up 15. Rocket Lab up 5.5 at the moment. The SoFi opening trade was about 2 million shares. That's typical lately. We've been as low as 1 million, as high as 3 million. Right now it's 2 million to sort of start the session. We'll see how that plays out. There is nothing for sale on SoFi down here. AI up 42. We've got Spider's up 392, Q's are up 423, Uber up 49 cents, Apple is up 48 cents to start the day, Enphase up 166, AMD up $1.11, Netflix up 620, Tesla up 76 cents. We've got Unity up 29, Google still down 243 right now, Moderna up 125, Cisco is ahead 49 cents. Pfizer's up 8, IBM up 119, HPQ up 49 cents, Microsoft up 379. We got Amazon up 138, Home Depot up 245 right now. We've got, where am I here? There we go. Vanik Semiconductors up 378, Goldman up 460, Boeing's up $1.47, Meta up 13.24 at 519.98. Very good run. Target up 63, JP Morgan up 185, Costco up 689, Walmart up 29 cents. We've got, hang on. There's we go. What do we got here? Disney up a dime at 119. American Airlines up 4. AMC up 5 cents. DraftKings up $1.27. Royal Caribbean up 124. Beach Boy says, Larry, thank you very much. JJ, what's the short interest in Orange Boy's former SPAC? Uncle B, I'm short 5 puts. I don't know. That you could probably, we'll probably have to wait a month to get an accurate number on that. White Feather, the lovely alert tone of state bids being filled on NVIDIA spreads. What a lovely way to start the day. Savage Wall Street. Beachy, someone has to bear that cross, my friend. It might as well be me. It looks like SoFi is taking a little poo based on one analyst upgrading. Here comes the fear of missing out. I love it. I bought back 50 SoFi covered calls on Tuesday. Dude, running a little late this morning. No worries, though. My money is already making money for me. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Beach Boy, same. Bought back all my covered calls out there. Watching this market going higher. We're up 264 on the Dow, up 40 on S&P, 150 on NASDAQ. So far to start the session. Adobe 503.39, up 638. NVIDIA 903.51. We've been on NVIDIA so far as high as 905.76, as low as 900. That's the range so far today. 904.81 right now. up 15.17 on NVIDIA, and it's jumping almost $1 per trade, 50 cents a trade, up or down, up or down, up or down. 761 on SoFi, up 7 cents at the moment. The volume now in 5 minutes, 3 million shares on SoFi. There is nothing coming in of any significance. If we have a buy wave today on SoFi, we're at 8.25. We're on our way. We'll see what happens here. I'm watching GameStop 11.44 up 6. The volume on GameStop 139,000. Absolutely nothing going on. There's nothing for sale anymore. Rocket Lab 392.5 up 4.5. AI up 58 now, and we've got Uber up 68 cents. Apple up 78. Enphase up $4. So we got green all over the place. Dow, the Trump media down $1 a share. There's all kinds of infighting going on between shareholders, creators, founders. What a mess. Welcome. And the SEC approves it all. They just approve it all. Unbelievable. All right. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party, pal. It's just unbelievable. We're up 294 on the Dow. We're almost up 300 here. 905 on NVIDIA, so climbing again. 42 points on S&P, 161 on NASDAQ right now. Good bunch of buy waves are coming through here. And that is what is going on. 905.24 on NVIDIA. We're within about 60 cents of the high of the day on NVIDIA again, up 15.50 right at the moment. SoFi 763 up 9, GameStop up 7, Adobe up 635, 503.36. The Adobe volume is light, 98,000, and it's up $6 on 98,000 volume on Adobe. That shows you there's nothing here. The sellers are gone on Adobe. This can go. The high of the day, 503.98 right now, trading at 503.09. Adobe moving higher. Very interesting. The differences between these stocks is amazing here. All right, SoFi 763, GameStop 11.45, Rocket Lab 390. Welcome to the party, everybody. Nice to have you all here. Beach Boy question: would SoFi shoot up at the same speed Trump SPACs tank? Bets anyone? We are the casino. Savage of Wall Street. I am licking my chops, waiting to sell some SoFi covered calls on April 29th or 30th. Looking to sell some 12 or 15s for Jan 25 and taking $2 or $3 in premium per contract if possible. Let's go. JR, time for some call spreads on DJT. It's gonna tank. Hector, number 183 on the thumbs up meter. Bruce, sell my house fast. Number Marlboro. Go DJT. Beach Boy. Sell my house. What's fat? What's up, buddy? What's up, Big T? I'm ready. Just JR. No options on DJT yet. There you go. 48.18 down 62 cents. 504 on Adobe. Another high of the day. I think this might be the high of the day. Yep, 504.04 high of the day on Adobe. NVIDIA 903.51, 904 high of 905.76. SoFi 762 up 8. And GameStop up 3 at the moment. SoFi now 3.5 million volume to start the morning off. Okay, everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome to the party. Great to have you here. Interest rate wise, the 10-year Treasury is falling to 4.32. That is good news. That's why the markets are reacting. The futures, the US dollar is losing against the euro. It is losing against the pound, and the market likes that. Asia is positive in Asia Dow is positive. Japan is up a little bit, but Hong Kong and Shanghai are lower, so it's mixed over there. European markets, the markets are up 1/10 of a point in France, a 1/4 point in Germany, 2/3 of a point in the UK so far today. In the USA, VIX is down 35 cents to 13.98. The Dow up 243, S&P up 37, NASDAQ up 155, oil down 8 cents a barrel. That is where I see this market at the moment. Everybody, welcome all to the party. Great to have you here. Let's see. Savage of Wall Street. Speaking of casinos, I took out $500 in cash to gamble, and never went to the ATM again. Tables were paying me, slot machines paying me. I made $2,500. Was comped all our food and rooms. Wow, nice going, man. Alberto, look, all good, Hermano. Stay the course and fill your pocket, says Alberto. Sell your house fast, Marlboro. Hey, Beach Boy. Alberto Savage, you are I'm not sure what that means. You're amazing. SoFi 12s. Oof, here we go. All right. GameStop up a penny. SoFi up 7. NVIDIA a little under pressure here. 898, little sell off. 503 on Adobe. And Dow up 241. We're going to see fluctuations now all day here. Welcome to the party. We're 10 minutes into the market. This is to be expected. 250 gain on the Dow, 37 on S&P, 150 on NASDAQ. Giddy up, everyone. Savage on Wall Street. Can I just tell you how great it felt to just say yes to the kids or wife whenever they wanted to eat somewhere or do something? The financial freedom was amazing. Selling covered calls is quite the hack. There you go, buddy. There it is right there. This guy, this is not the first time he goes to Waikiki. He takes the family to the Ritz-Carlton in Frisco. Why not? Enjoy the gamblers. Just handing it to them. Learning how to write options. Simple as that. Welcome all to the party and welcome to the channel today. I'm glad you're all here. Mandu number 5. I'm number 190 on the thumbs up meter. Savage on Wall Street. Alberto, yeah, man, I'm ready. Splair, sounds like I have a plan on my first USA trip that I spend $200 at casino. If I lose it, okay. If I gain, even better. That's the way. Splair, we got to get you rich. We got to get you to the point where you can drop $1,000 a day on a casino and not even blink. But we'll have to. We got work to do there. Oh man, we got work to do. All right, thank you all for being here this morning with me this morning. Great to see you here. And like I say, we've got a nice start to the day. The right ingredients were put together this morning. We're back to $8.99 in NVIDIA, trying to go back to $900. What can I say? Dude, saying yes and why not? The power of Bruce. There you go. Oh, I wouldn't get out of that casino, says Splair. I wouldn't get out. Adobe 503.26 holding that gain there, up 625, and NVIDIA 899 now, 899.97 on NVIDIA at the moment. 770 on SoFi. We just popped to 770 on SoFi. 4.5 million volume. SoFi looking a little better here. The high so far 771, just hit a minute ago. On a little run on SoFi. Is it possible that some shorters are being bought in by their brokers already? I don't know if that's true, but we'll take a run on SoFi any old time. Thank you. We're up 236 on the Dow, 38 on S&P, and 153 on NASDAQ so far. At the moment, welcome all to the show, and it's nice to see you here. $7.70 on SoFi right now. Up 16 cents. We were $6.97 the day before yesterday for a nanosecond. That might be the low of the year. That might be the low print of the year on SoFi. Can't guarantee it, but boy, that would be interesting if it were. We're a little higher now on the SoFi shares. Are they going to 8 today? Can they break $8? It's certainly possible with a 40-50 million share day. Are we going to get a 60-80 million share buy day on SoFi stock? Then we could run to 825 without even blinking. See what happens. I don't know. All right. Let's see how it goes. Welcome to the party, everybody. I'm glad you're with us. AI holding a 57-cent gain here. And we've got Apple up 84 cents. Enphase up 450. AMD down 13. That's a first red bar there. Netflix up 370, Tesla up 54, Matterport up 4, SmartRent unchanged, Owens Corning up 175, Unity up 39, Google down 134. That's improving. Moderna down up 98. Moderna up 98. Cisco up 66 cents. Pfizer up 6. IBM up $1.40. HPQ up 70. Microsoft up $5.93, almost $6. Interesting. Let's go. A Savage of Wall Street. Uncle, it was funny you mentioned the Ritz because I just received my Hilton free night certificates I get for having some credit cards. Got them yesterday, and my wife hinted at the Waldorf Astoria in Utah. How about that? Laughing out loud. Alex, a tip for IBKR users outside the U.S., you can deposit savings into IBKR. No need to convert to U.S. dollars. You can then use savings as a margin to write spreads against, and you get paid interest. Now, there's some interesting thought there for international broker users outside the USA. Very interesting. All right. Always good with interesting info like that. Thank you, Alex, very much. We're up 207 on the Dow Jones. We're at 502 on Adobe, 898.20 on NVIDIA, 764 on SoFi, 1148 up a dime on GameStop, 394 up 6 cents on Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab's trying to get back to $4. Rocket Lab trying to get back to 4. The low in the last few days, 380, and we're now back to 394. Slowly working our way back on Rocket Lab. Anyway, there you go. Big T, Alex, do I need to set anything up for this? Luca, go on SoFi, just keep on keeping on. There you have it, right there. 764 SoFi. Volume now on SoFi, 5.4 million shares is what we have. We're at the highest level in a week. We're trying to get to the market levels of a month ago, where we were sitting at 880 a share. We have a ways to go yet, but if we can break through 776, we will have the highest levels from March 12th all the way back to about March the 6th. Even the 5th would be the highest level since the 5th of March on SoFi. So keep it going, SoFi. Don't stop now. There you are, Luca. Alex, the Big T, I discovered all this by accident. Nearly fell off my chair when I got paid interest this morning. Alex T, suggest you deposit a small amount and experiment and see how it pays out interest on your money. Alrighty, we're at 895, 896 on NVIDIA after hitting a 905 high of the day. So far, that is what I'm showing on NVIDIA, 896 right now, and with a 906 high of the day. The low of 895, we're at the low of the day, almost on NVIDIA, and we're still up 668 a share. And Adobe 501.92 up 491. The Adobe shares touched a high today of 504.08. The low 501.04. We're at 501.92 right now on Adobe on 180,000 volume. There you go. We're up 187 on the Dow. A little pullback coming in here. A little profit taking to start the session. Are we reloading for another shot? That's the question. We're 17 minutes into the session now. 37-point gain on S&P, 146.5 on NASDAQ, down 28 cents on oil, down 30 cents on oil. Okay. Boeing paid $160 million in cash to Alaska Airlines for the issue of that panel popping out. Isn't that something? See what's going on. Winners on the Dow, Cisco and Microsoft apparently are the winners so far on the Dow. Beach Boy Savage, you poor fella. Anything we can do for you to make you feel any better? And your wife settling for Utah, that's heartbreaking. Zeta State, 197 on the thumbs up meter, Bruce. You're going for 200 now. But the Big T, checking the site now, seems it activates above 10 grand in cash. 4.83% interest is nice, though, on the international brokers if you've got over 10,000 in cash. Very interesting. Very interesting. Adobe 502, NVIDIA 895, 896, SoFi 758. We've come back from that 770 high, which was a shot that just came out of nowhere. 6.4 million volume now on SoFi, up 6 at 760 at the moment. GameStop up 12 cents, 11.50. Low yesterday, 10.90. We're 60 cents higher than the low yesterday morning on GameStop. Rocket Lab, 395.5, up 7.5 cents. AI up 21. Spire up 15. Uber up 18 cents. Apple up $1.06, climbing. Apple going up again. The high of the day, 171 on Apple. We're at 170.72, just below the high of the day on Apple shares. All right, kids, following it all, seeing what's going on. Let me know how you're doing out there. Are you cashing in on any of these spreads? Those of you who took off your spreads this morning, now you're sitting back on NVIDIA. Okay, you're coming back down a little bit? Okay, I'm going to get ready to write some more credit spreads. This is great. I'll take another position. Well behind the stock. Thank you very much. Savage. Okay, I'm back to business. I rolled 2 Tesla $190 cash secured puts that expiring June over to January 2026. I turned those into 170s and I took in $2.75 in premiums and 4,000 collateral. Used that to sell 2 July AI 2250 cash secured puts for $3. I use that to buy 200 Sofi. There you go. Leverage on leverage on leverage. And Savage is just taking advantage of this market that's being handed to him. And there you go. Learning to manage your dough. There's so many ways to do it, kids. Option writing is one of many ways. Fabulous. 764 here on Sofi, up 10 cents. It's climbing again. Sofi inching higher. 895 on NVIDIA, up 550. 502 on Adobe right now. The Dow up 171. All right. Zed Estate, Uncle Bruce, I can write 30 poor man covered calls. What GameStop options would you go for? Keep in mind, I have 30 leaps on these. All right. So on GameStop, what can Savage do, or what can Zed do on GameStop? We're 11.53 now on the stock. Let's take a look at options. I know you got Jan 25s, if I am not mistaken on that. Let's look at June 24 contracts. What are you getting for those? If you're going to write 13s, you can pick off maybe $1.50, $1.65. I'd be offering them at 166 if I were to do any offerings at all, and see if you got 166 for 13s for June. That's $1.50 higher than the current market, plus $1.60 on your money, which is 16% on your $10 on your. I think you pay $10 for your deep in the money calls. That's an idea. If you go to July, I'm not sure if you get much more, but let's see. July 19, 13s will get you maybe 185, 82, 80, 88, somewhere in that neighborhood, 20 cents more. Not a lot more there. There's a couple of candidates for you to consider. Whatever premium you get, whatever cash you can collect, in other words, you may want to start shopping now for deep in the money calls for 2026 Januaries. That's a thought. The key here is to find a contract that is inside the 90-10 rule. Looking at the fives, they're worth $6.50 book. If you could get them for $7, that would be a great buy on those fives. And if you can write, $30.80 contract at $5,400, you could then try to acquire 7 or 8 of these $5 Jan 26s. Start to shift into 26s. Immediately write contracts on those for added premium, of course. And over time, you're shifting out of the Jan 25s to Jan 26s, and you'll go from 10s to 5s and keep writing. Curious about one thing, and that is these January. You're into the January $10 calls. They're trading around 424, 435 range. To shift those to 2026, you cannot buy in the money calls with that, obviously. So to get, again, those fives, you would be paying about maybe $7 if you got them cheap. If you could get them for that, then you're going to come up with $3 a share to do it, to maintain exactly how many you have. But that's irrelevant. You could theoretically sell 30 and then buy 20 of these. 30 of those to buy 20 of these and write 20 contracts right away, taking that money and buying more of these and writing again and just building it up again. There's ways to do this, but it's a matter of just how dedicated are you and determined to stay on to GameStop. Do you switch to AI, perhaps? AI shares, deep in the money calls there. Take a look at those. It's up to you to decide. Savage, Beach Point. Man, the kids had so much fun sledding. She mentioned how much fun it would be to do so in Park City, Utah, while roughing it at the Waldorf. We literally are driving back right now from Tahoe. We are literally doing it at the moment. Alexa, play The Chain by Fleetwood Mac, inspired by the Savage of Wall Street. Beach Boy, Savage, stop. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. You're having too much fun on me, man. You're killing me. Way to go, Savage. NVIDIA 897. We bounced up $2 off the low here of 895 or so. 893 was the low actually on NVIDIA. We're now 897 again. Adobe 500 a share right now. SoFi 762 up 8. GameStop 1154 up 16 cents. Looking better. The Rocket Lab 394.8 up 7 cents. That's where we've got this market right here, right now. Live, everybody. We're up 135 on the Dow, 35 on S&P, 139 on NASDAQ. That's what we're showing. Oil down 10 cents, and the VIX down 30 cents. That's good for the market. That is good for the market. Alberto, bingo, another 500 SoFi shares thanks to premiums via Tesla. Am I doing this right? Sell or no sell? Am I doing this right? Welcome all to the show and the party. Adobe 500 a share. 896, 897 on NVIDIA stock, up 738 right now, 897 a share. SoFi up 761. GameStop now up 20 cents, 1158. The higher the stock goes, the more valuable the deep in the money calls that are held, the higher the premiums one can get for stock. And so always put stink offers out there, stink bids to buy new deep in the money calls, and get to work. Making the money, baby. Making the dough. Congratulations, all of you out there. Alex, go. GameStop, go. I have a couple of calls to write. There you go. There you have it. 1158. Okay. 897.75 in NVIDIA. Looks like we're going back to 898 on NVIDIA. It wants to go higher. We're up 139 on the Dow now. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. Cheers, everybody. Coffee time. Oh, yes. Question is are NVIDIA going to 898 right now? It looks like they want to go higher. NVIDIA 897.04. We might be on the edge of breaking back to 900 on NVIDIA again. I wouldn't be surprised. See that? We're up 21 now on GameStop, 1159. We're climbing again. Savage of Wall Street, look at that. Those 10 Unity May 17th covered calls I sold a few weeks back on a pop. I got 205, are now around 50% less, and Unity, same price. Laugh out loud. The stock is the same price as it was. The options have lost half their value. Thank you for the great memories you helped create, gamblers. Thank you so much, gamblers. And this is the story of option buyers. They buy contracts at 205. The stock goes down, it comes back to where it was, and their contracts are half the price because of the amount of time they lost as the dip took place and the recovery. They lost half their money. And guys like Savage of Wall Street staying at Ritz-Carltons and Westins and other resorts are going, thank you, gamblers. This is how we're making money here. This is great for the kids. We're having fun. Savage of Wall Street, Beach Point. Look up Park City, Utah, Waldorf, Astoria. Just the fireplaces will make you cry. Such a humble place. The heated Olympic pool, forget it. Unbelievable. Cool stuff, man. Cool bean stuff. Good times. Adobe 500 a share. NVIDIA 896.45. And SoFi 757 up 3. GameStop up 21 to 1159. We've got stocks jumping here all over the place, but predominantly a green morning to start the day. Welcome, everybody, to the show and to the place where dreams can come true if you play your cards right. Learn how to work these options into your favor. We have 206 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Every day getting 200 or more. I appreciate you so much for this. Thanks again for hitting the thumbs up buttons for us. Fabulous. Want you guys to get rich. It's nothing personal. I just want you to get rich. I mean, personally, I want you to get rich. Keep it going, kids. Just keep it going. Grind it out. Grind it higher, and take the money. Oh yes. Oh, taking the money. Oh yeah, baby. There you go. All right. Well, we'll see how this plays itself out. We're at 1160, up 22 cents on GameStop. We're 2 cents away from the high of the day. We just set that a moment ago. 759, 760 on SoFi. The high of the day, 771. The low, 757. We're at 760 on SoFi. Giddy up there. And also volume now on SoFi is 7.8 million in 30 minutes. 7.8. Not heavy. That is not extremely heavy, and yet we're green. There's nothing stopping this stock, really. Steady buying, we'll keep moving it. We're up 22 on GameStop on a volume of 452,000. That's a sign as well. It doesn't take much to move GameStop now. The selling is done. 897.50 on NVIDIA, up 898, 898.20, up 850 on NVIDIA. 501 on Adobe. We're climbing again. We're up 157 on the Dow. We're climbing there. We're going higher again. A little buy wave has been locked in at the moment. Welcome all to the festivities here as we're watching NVIDIA trying to get to 898 to 900 again. Up 830 a share. Very good. Very, very good. All right. Alrighty. A quick update for those of you who missed it. SoFi, there are 542 entities out there that must file 13F filings with the SEC because they are shareholders of SoFi. These are institutional traders. These are hedge funds. These are other entities that are of a size that happen to have investors' cash in their corporations. And there are 542 filers. The quarter before, we were at 498 filers. And so we've added 44 more filers on SoFi. That is telling me there's an expansion of institutional investors and hedge funds coming into SoFi. That's a good thing. Vanguard owns 81.4 million shares. That's 5 million more in the last quarter. BlackRock is at 40.5 million. They dropped 278,000 shares. Silver Lake's at 31.1 million. They're flat. State Street Securities up 1.2 million shares now to 16.1 million. Geode Capital Management has 14.9 million shares, up 700,000. CATHIE Woods owns over 10 million shares of SoFi and is still buying the stock. 33% of all shareholders of SoFi are institutional investors. 26.8% of all SoFi shares are held by insiders. 40% of all the shares of SoFi are held by public corporations and individual investors. Don't forget, 210 plus million shares are shorted. That is almost 25% of the total free trading stock out there. And I can tell you the only place you're going to get this stock from in reality are from individual investors, because institutions aren't going to sell. They're waiting for the company to report 4 consecutive quarters of profits. We're talking about the possibility of maybe 400 million shares available for 210 million shorted. That's 55% of what's available, and that number is not real. I think there's only 200 million shares trading hands that actually churn over, and there are 210 million shorted. So that's 1 for 1. That equals a $30 stock on a buyback. On any kind of panic buyback by shorters, we're at 30 a share or more. That is my personal opinion there, kids. Oh, my. What's going on? Oh, my goodness. Savage, Uncle Bruce, I sold 100 SoFi $12 cover calls expiring January for 81 cents, and I bought back 75 for 63 to 65 cents. Lost phone signal and was unable to buy back the last 25. I placed a 55-cent stinker, but it was too low. Gonna see how this unfolds. A splatter. I don't need a lot, just enough to rent 2 condos in Europe, 1,500 with bills equals 15 calls. Another 20 or 30 calls to rent an RV or save a little more to buy one, and 30 calls for living and saving. That's all I need. I'm at 5 medium class calls, 70 more needed. There you go. Luca, I got assigned again 100 shares of Adobe on an out credit spread expiring April 26. My long put strike 575 is still on. How could I roll it? 575. Are you still up there? Okay, I got you. I see what you're doing. April 26th. Yeah, you definitely want to look into June, probably June contracts, and see if you can roll that 575 down to maybe 550. You've got to work your way back here because you're way up there, and see if that plays out. And you're still that's the long. The short, you definitely want to write a short. Can you write a 525 and buy a 550 and move that, get rid of that 575? Is that doable? I don't know for sure. Expiring April 26th. Dude, Uncle Bruce, I'm using your techniques on Microsoft. I put credit spreads nice, boring shrinkage. 10% return on my cash held just $5 wide and 20 away from the stock. Tons of liquidity. There you go, dude. You're doing it. A Savage, worst case scenario, they take me out at 12 on SoFi, averages $8. Boo-hoo. I can always roll to 15 in January. I don't feel like buying them back. Those come back down, maybe. Dude, nice and boring. 1 thumbs ups for Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Juan, so much. Luca, you got to look at the option chain, and you've got to be, you got to go up probably a couple of months here. Take a look at what can you do on a roll. You need to be writing a put against the long that you got for certain, and if you can definitely bring them into the same strike. Obviously, same strike expiry date, but can you bring them lower? That's the question. Can you do it? Because I don't know your numbers. You're going to have to send me a private email so I can look this over. Beach Boy, Savage, problem is you got to leave the super yacht behind. Mano is so hard, It's not easy. Adobe is back up to 501.78. We're climbing again. NVIDIA 898.17 up 850. It's climbing again. SoFi 760 up a nickel. GameStop up 26 now to 11.64. GameStop is coming up. It's now up 74 cents from the low of yesterday morning. So that's looking a lot better than yesterday morning's 10.90 low trade of the day. Welcome all to the party, kids. We're up 152 on the Dow now. We're up 0.38 of a point. We're up 2/3 of a point on S&P, and we're up 0.88 of a percentage point on NASDAQ. It's looking okay over there. Adobe 502.28. We're up again. Adobe is climbing a little stronger now. The high of the day, 504, and we just bottomed out a little while ago at about 500, and we're now at 502.20. So we're climbing again on Adobe. Alrighty, 899 looks like coming in here into view for NVIDIA. 899 a share. That would put us right through to 900 at any time. NVIDIA is climbing. It's up 935 a share. Okay. Up 27 cents on GameStop, 1164. All right, yeah, go GameStop. Just go. Sure. Hey, why not? I got writers who want to write, and they want bigger premiums, so why not? Give it to them. Let's see if this market can inch its way higher. Thank you very much. Nice. Nice. All right, AI up 27 cents. We've got Uber up 11, Apple up $1.24 at 170.89. We're just short of the high of the day. We're at 170.94. We're like 9 cents away from the high of the day on Apple. Apple wants to go higher. That is a definite. It's trading at 26 times earnings. It's not way overpriced either. So Apple looks good. Enphase up 869, 127. Those there are credit spreads available on puts there that might work out. It's a question of, is there volume? You guys have to check your trades on that. These Apple credit spreads, there's an opportunity here for sure. Same with Microsoft. Of course, let's see. Netflix up 331. There might be opportunity there. Tesla's up 122. There's definitely option writing opportunities there. Let's see. Google down 230. Moderna up 230 as well. One is down 230. One's up 230. And Microsoft 426.50 up 605 right now, and staying well behind Microsoft on put credit spreads. Nice strategy to follow over there. Same thing with Meta, Facebook. You definitely want to stay well behind that stock, maybe $70, $80 behind if you can. If there's liquidity, check it out. There can be some nice profits had as well. Okay, I can't roll the short. Got assigned. Yeah, Luca, you guys have to send me an email. Show me your account. Like, show me a screenshot of your account through an email. I'll take a look at that later. We'll see what's going on. Savage of Wall Street, I'll leave my yacht behind your super yacht, my friend. We can do brunch in Cyprus at the Four Seasons. Nothing says obscenely well off and carefree like brunch. Laughing out loud while we smoke Cuban cigars. There, I'm sure those are available in Cyprus. I'm sure they are. Giddy up, man. Thank you, gamblers, for handing my viewers profits. You gotta love that. Giddy up, everybody. Facebook up $14. Wow, what a run today. Up 160 now on the Dow. Adobe 502.40. NVIDIA up 898.66. Trying to get to 900 again. SoFi back up to 761. GameStop 1170 up 32 cents. We are moving higher on GameStop now on 638,000. This is the high today, 1170.71 on GameStop. All right. Rocket Lab 397. We're now up 9 cents. This is just about the high today, 398. 850,000. Rocket Lab trying to get back to $4. Breakthrough 4. We're at 405, 410 in no time. There you go. That is the story, kids. Become like a Credit Savage of Wall Street, Beach Point. Join Juan and Dude. Join the others here, Luca and Splair. Make money in the markets. Alex making money here. Zeta State having too many choices on what to do next. The Big T is making money here. Welcome all to the party of the crowd, the gang. Mandu number 5. Nice to have you all with us today. And like I say, Hector's here. Folks are making money here. White Feather, JJ, Judge. Join these guys. Become just like them. Start with 1 contract, then 2, then 3. Slowly build your trades and start having an impact on your cash flow. Knock off those god darn credit cards. Get rid of lower your cost of living by knocking off debt and get to the point where your cost of living becomes so low and your option revenue gets higher. The day of reckoning happens sooner. If you can knock $1,000 a month off your cost of living and adding a couple $1,000 a month of option premium coming in, your days of working for somebody else are coming to an end a lot sooner than you think. There you go. Fantastic. Savage Wall Street, if SoFi flies to $50 and Tesla to $1,500, we're going to have to start wearing a monocle. Luca will do. Cheers, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, buddy. Beach Boy. Sorry, dude. You're going to have to ask Jeff to get his submarine out of there first. Been helping him since the fiasco with his super sailing yacht at the dry dock. You got him on speed dialer under J Amazon. Mandu number 5. Time for some neat emojis here. Savage of Wall Street. Beach Boy. I do have Jeffrey right before Tim, helping him out. Thank you all for popping through here, joining us. And it's great to see you all. Thank you for being part of the channel. If you want to join us for the meet and greet on the 13th of April, let me know with a private email in Ontario, California at the Outback Steakhouse. We're down to about 10 spots left. We'd love to have you if you want to come on out. We'll keep you posted on that. That is noon on Saturday, the 13th of April at the Outback Steakhouse in Ontario, California. Lunch on us. Jen and I look forward to meeting you in person. That would be a lot of fun. The knee emojis are coming in here from Tom, Savage, Parker, Beach Boy. I haven't even had time to load them up. The knee emojis are coming in. We are honoring the Knights of Knee, and we know who ultimately controls these markets. So don't mess with these guys. Don't tinker with these people. They are serious. We have 217 thumbs ups as well. Thank you, viewers, for 217 thumbs ups. Here we go with the Knights of Neat emojis. Parker, Ivy, Savage of Wall Street. There they are. Neat, neat Beach Boy nose. Neat, 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 neat. Here they come. The knee emojis are coming in here. One, neat, 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 making money in the markets. Oh, baby, Big E. Neat, 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 neat. I tell you, this is a lot more fun doing this than working for somebody, isn't it? Isn't this a lot more fun? John Gill. Neat, 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 neat. I mean, you guys could be at a day job where you have to be quiet. You can't talk to each other. You have to have those headphones on and talk to customers. Or you could be doing knee emojis. I'm ready to dip my feet. Nee, nee, says Big M. Howdy, partner. Nee, 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 nee. Pappy J. Splair. Nee, 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 nee. Savage of Wall Street. Hey, to all you lurkers out there that are thinking about testing a covered call sell, just buy the freaking classes. There's a sale on right now. Start with the first 5. It's not rocket science, you know. Oh, there you go. It's we do the best we can to try to tell the world's flair. Larry Titus, neat, 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 neat. Here they come. JR, neat, 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 neat. Here come the knee emojis. Everybody making it obvious. We must honor the Knights of Neat with their knee emoji attack. 217 thumbs ups and counting. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. Appreciate it. The knee emojis are underway all over the place. There's Howdy Partner, the Big M, John Gill, the Big E, Juan. There they all are. Beach Boy, Parker, Ivy, Savage, Tom Kaufman. Thank you, everybody, for helping out, honoring the Knights of Neat. No question about it. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party. We're up 160 on the Dow, 36 on S&P, 140 gain on NASDAQ. Oil down to 5 cents a share. All right, everybody. We've got Adobe now at 501.20, NVIDIA 896.50, SoFi 762 up 7, GameStop 1166 up 27 cents, Rocket Lab 398 up a dime. Our Rocket Lab keeps coming. It's just going up. It's going past 4. It's going to happen. The sell-off is over on these small caps, and we're getting some buying in here. It's obvious to me. I see it right in front of me. You guys are probably noticing it on the premiums. You're probably noticing your Rocket Lab cash-secured put premiums dropping, which is great. Those of you who have written cash-secured puts on SoFi, you've seen a difference in the last 2 days, haven't you? Aren't they backing off? Same thing with NVIDIA shares and now Adobe. We're beginning to see some movement on some of these put contracts. Savage of Wall Street, buy some cheap SoFi, Matterport, whatever companies you like, and write cover calls on them. The strategies work for any stock. That's the beauty of cover calls. Don't get fancy and make money. Just make money, says Savage. I don't recommend writing call options against SoFi because I'm worried about a breakout, but it's up to you how close and how on top of the market are you. 763 SoFi up 9 now. 898 NVIDIA going higher, up 29 cents on GameStop. Welcome to the party, pals. Nice to have you all with me today. Yeah, giddy up, everybody. We're watching a lot of stuff here. Tons going on at the same time. 898 on that NVIDIA. We're climbing again, it looks like. Okay. Very good. Approaching the 2-hour mark of this show here in about 12 minutes. I thank you all for popping in here today and hanging out with us. Those of you who have become members today, thank you. Those of you who have become members of this channel lately, I appreciate it very much. And I congratulate you if you're joining the Gold Bagel membership level. It's the place to be. It is where others have come through here lately and have joined up. And it's making a difference in a number of people's lives. Gold Bagel member level people, we're talking about MK, we're talking Ty, Alex is renewed. We have Tom Van in here. We got Patman in here, John Sinclair, Rial, Jeremiah's in here, Alan Williams, Big Dave, all new Gold Bagel members or rejoining Gold Bagel members. We have Anthony here. We have Siyum. We have Umang. Who else has been joining? Kyle. Can't pronounce some of these names, so forgive me. XM is here. Judge, of course, Rasman, Dominic, SAS, William Tran, Yoshi, Navy Vet, tons of new goldies. Bill McNeil, Alberto G, Ramesh, and many others. Thank you all who have joined the Gold Bagel level, membership level, just in the last couple of weeks. We have far more Gold Bagel members than regular members, and that number is spreading. It continues to spread out as more come in. And of course, those goldies, you goldies, are becoming members of the Discord channel as well by sending me a private email letting me know, Bruce, I've joined as a Gold Bagel member. I want to become a part of the Discord group. We'll get you hooked in there. Giddy up, everybody. 220 thumbs ups and counting. Thank you all for coming through on this. And welcome to the party, everybody. Nice to have you here. Savage of Wall Street, that's the beauty of being an option writer. You can get comfortable enough to where you can tell your mentor, wrong, I'll keep making premiums on any stock, not afraid of any upside, laughing out loud. JR, wow, I can't believe it. I thought ME was dead, but I said 38 January. What did he do? I said 38 January 2025 cover calls made 3 cents each for a total of $4.94 profit. It was worth the wait on a stock that hasn't gone anywhere. Whew. TJ, neat, deep value, knee emojis, a Savage of Wall Street, JR, that's how I feel about Matterport level. Just sold 100 $4 covered calls and took in 45 cents in premiums per share. That's an unexpected $4,500. Laugh out loud. There you go. Do what you want with that money. Giddy up. That can pay for Ritz-Carlton, or that can buy other stock or help you write cash secured puts. Can help you do credit spreads. You can do a lot of stuff with this extra cash. Up to you to decide how you're going to work it. Congratulations. SoFi, $7.63 now. We're on a bit of an upswing here, up 9 on 12.2 million at the moment. 763 SoFi, making a little bit of a move higher at the moment. GameStop up 34, 1172. There you go. GameStop moving a little higher. Oh boy, Mandu number 5, Spire got HE knee. Mandu got the knee on Spire. Savage Wall Street. Okay, Bruce, the Bagel Gang. Time to go make breakfast. Kids just woke up, and so vacation time is over for me. Not for them, but definitely for me. Level up. I'll catch you guys later. Right on, Savage. William Tran, thank you. Thanks. All the best to you, my friend. Keep it going. Absolutely keep it going. Well done, each and everybody. Spire up 46 cents to $12.10 a share. We've got Matterport up 6 at $2.10. Smart Rent 260 up a half a penny. And over on ME, we're at 51.7 cents. That's all we got over there. 406,000 volume. Nothing much so far this morning on ME. Where's it going and when? I do not know. Up 154 on the Dow. Adobe $500, 37 cents, up 336, 895 now on Nvidia. SoFi 762 up 9. GameStop 1169 up 31. All right. We are reaching the 2 hours point of this show today. Thank you all for being here with me again today from around the world. Love you all. We're heating up into the. We were heating up into the 80s here yesterday in Palm Desert, California. Today's high will be 79. There's an air quality alert going on. There's a wind advisory around here, so we got something moving through. It's all sunny today. Sunny tomorrow. A high of 64 though. Saturday we're back to 73. Sunday 76 for the high. Monday 75. Next week, Tuesday, 81. Next Wednesday, 88. And next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 92, 94, and 92. We're going to be in the 90s by the time the 13th of April shows around, but we'll be in Ontario. It'll probably be in the 80s when we meet you for lunch for a meet and greet at the Outback on the patio outside. Looking forward to seeing you guys. If you want to make it, come on by and see us. We'd love to have you there for lunch. It would be a wonderful thing. Thanks again for those of you taking lessons and those of you who are stepping up and grabbing 5 classes for the price of 4. You see that special running across down there? That is on for the month of April. The special is on. If you've already got a couple of classes and you want to grab 5 more, you can get 5 for the price of 4. Make a donation for $5.99.99 US to my PayPal account. The link is down below. And we'll get you the 5 classes. Just send me an email, private email. Say, Bruce, here are the 5 classes I would like. I'll send you the links to the 5 classes right after these shows are over. And you can get going with the viewing of those lessons and become a smarter and more profitable option writer. This is your chance. The university is on sale. Hurry up. Giddy up, everybody. Spread. I'm wishing you the best. Thank you, my friend Beach Boy. Watch those diapers, Savage. Those are nasty. Be careful there. Absolutely. Welcome all, and thank you all for joining us today here from Palm Desert, California. We're still up 139 on the Dow, 32 on S&P, 121 on NASDAQ. Could the market be on a little hold pattern and run even higher as the afternoon wears on? There's a buy wave out there that wants to get into this market. Your job is to let them in through options. 764 on SoFi. We're up a dime now on SoFi again. We're improving. The high on SoFi today, 771. We're only 7 cents away from the high today, 12.6 million. No volume. There's no volume on SoFi. It's going higher on nothing. GameStop up 27 cents, 1166 volume here, 810,000. That's also a nothing burger. 395 to 396 on Rocket Lab, trying to get the $4. Adobe at 500, Nvidia 895 right now. Parker Ivy, have a great day, everybody. Stephen Butler, 227. Pal, I'm your 227 thumbs up today. Thank you all for thumbs ups. It's awesome. It's just great to see it. I love it when it comes in during the show. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for the support and the best wishes. Jen is doing great with her hips. Doing fantastic. All is well. And the weather is warming up here. We're doing okay. You're, I hope, doing very well. Keep me posted if any of you need any trade help, send me an email. Otherwise, you want to have a one-on-one with me to go over your account and your strategy and where you're at, some advisement, let me know. Send me a private email and tell me you would like a one-on-one session. We'll try to fit you in the next few days over the weekend, and we'll get you set up with a one-on-one session with me, and we'll take you further down the road as best we can. Welcome to Thursday, April the 4th. Thanks again for the thumbs ups and your support. We are looking at a green day here. We'll see how it lasts. Parker, I sold Matterport cover call for 2026 for 45 cents. I'm fine selling for $5. Give me that 5 plus 45 cents, 5.45. Thank you very much. I'll take the game. Everybody, keep up the good work. We will see you here tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, 8 o'clock for you Gold Bagel members, 8:30 for everyone else. Join us, then keep an eye open. I may release a video at any time. Thank you all for being here today. Appreciate you all. We'll see you later. Goodbye from Palm Desert, California.